Hi everyone, this is Stasie. On this channel, I'm sharing my experiences with the world of luxury. Today, I want to talk about something very special, how to choose your first designer handbag. It's such an important question because that first purchase always feels so special and so meaningful. You will probably spend weeks or even months researching, saving, trying on bags, and watching endless YouTube reviews. I've been there myself. I was choosing my first designer handbag exactly 3 years ago, and I bought this beauty, Saint Laurent Sunset, in November 2022. In this video, I'll share everything I learned, the key things to consider when choosing first designer handbag, and of course, at the end of the video, I will review my first and one of my most favorite handbags to this day. So let's get started. I think there are 7 things to consider when choosing your first designer handbag. The first and foremost, know your preferred shape. Identify the bag shape that works best for you out of 5 main ones: shoulder bag, tote or shopper, crossbody, top handle, clutch or handheld. Knowing which type you would actually use and enjoy will make your choice so much easier. When I was choosing mine, shoulder bag were trending, these very long baguette style bags that sit right under your arm, but that shape was not my favorite. So instead I went for something more classic, a shoulder bag that sits lower on your body and it's not a very elongated shape as a baguette, and I'm very happy that I chose a more classic, less trend-driven shape. I would recommend to try different styles in stores and notice which one you naturally reach for the most. You could also take a look at your non-designer bags, which one are your favorites and which one you wish you had in a designer version. Second thing to consider is how you will use the bag. Ask yourself, where will I actually carry this bag? Do I need a work bag for Monday to Friday? A going out bag for dinners or events, or a casual everyday bag for errands and weekends? There is no perfect one-size-fits-all bag for everyone, but if you found one, let me know. I would love to have that one. For example, a tote is perfect for work and travel, but not ideal for evenings. A mini bag looks chic for dinners, but won't fit your essentials and will look out of place at work. A medium shoulder or crossbody, something like my Saint Laurent Sunset, is usually a great in-between option. However, it's neither a true evening bag nor practical for work. There will always be a compromise and you have to decide what yours is. Number 3, consider the brand. Sometimes you already have a brand you admire and dream of owning something from. That makes it easier. But if you're open to options, I'd recommend learning a bit about each brand's story and what are they all about. For example, I personally connect a lot with Bottega Veneta. I love their craftsmanship quality and subtle confidence. I love Saint Laurent as a brand as well. They are sleek, edgy, they play on masculine and feminine, and that really speaks to me. But there are brands I just cannot connect with. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Balenciaga, Miu Miu. Nothing wrong with them, but their aesthetic does not feel like me. As someone who works in the luxury industry, for me, brand is not just a company, it's a whole experience. Your first designer bag isn't just an accessory, it's something you will carry all the time, so it should reflect your style and your personality. Point number 4 to consider is choosing the right color. Color is so important. For most of us, the first designer bag is also the only one for a while, so it needs to be versatile. While we are all tired of neutrals, I still think they are the best starting point. They naturally go with more outfits and they age beautifully. That doesn't mean that it has to be black though. Personally, I think taupe, that perfect mix between gray and beige, is the most versatile color ever. but it definitely depends on your wardrobe. If your wardrobe leans warm, go for tan, beige, or chocolate brown. If you prefer cooler tones, choose light blue, gray, or navy. Burgundy can be a pop of color or a neutral for both warm and cool toned outfits, so that could be an option as well. Unless you're really confident styling colors, I would avoid bright shades for your first investment piece. Point number 5. Is this bag a trend or a timeless icon? Icons exist for a reason. They've stood the test of time. You can never go wrong with a classic shape that's been in brands' lineup for years. Trendy pieces, on the other hand, can be tempting, especially if every influencer has one. But trends fade quickly, and after a year or two, that it bag can feel outdated. If you truly love a trend and it fits your lifestyle, go for it. But make sure it's not because it's just a popular bag right now. Number 6, define your budget. I go by this phrase: buy the best you can afford, but don't go into debt for it. It doesn't have to be the most expensive bag, just the best quality and design within your price range. Remember, your first bag is also your learning experience. You will discover what you like, what you don't like, and how you actually use it, so don't feel pressured to buy the priciest piece right away. After all these rational points, sometimes you just fall in love. Project disappears and you just know that is your bag, and that is okay. Luxury is emotional. It's about how it makes you feel. When I saw the sunset in person, I just knew it was the right one. Back in 2022, when I decided to buy my first ever handbag, I looked at 3 very popular handbags at the time. My top contender was Celine Triomphe in size teen, obviously black with the gold hardware. I think that bag was everywhere in 2022 and then 23 and maybe a bit in 2024. I did not have Celine boutique in the city where I live in. I did not have the budget for that bag at the time. I could afford it, but it was significantly above other bags that I considered. The second bag was Le Sunset from Saint Laurent. That bag again was very popular all over Instagram, and it was much more affordable than Celine Triomphe. And also Prada Clio, again Instagram favorite at the time. So you see the trend here. I was really influenced by the celebrities, the influencers, so I decided to go to boutiques to try it. I didn't try Celine because I did not have a boutique and it was above my budget. I liked Prada Clio. It was a very sleek, cool option, but I didn't feel that it was worth the money. I thought it was a very trend-driven piece. Same was for Le Sunset. I knew it was a trend. I didn't like the quality. I went to Saint Laurent boutique. I saw Le Sunset in a smooth leather, and I saw quite a few scratches and scuff marks on the leather. Obviously, it's a boutique, so the bag is used heavily, but it means it will be also scratched in real life. And also, Le Sunset did not feel luxurious. And at the time when I was in Saint Laurent boutique, I saw Sunset, and I just knew it was the one. I tried this bag in 2 colors, black with gold hardware and dark beige with gold hardware as well. And I decided to go for dark beige because in my mind, I was still thinking I might get Celine Triomphe in black later that year or maybe the next year. And also I live in a very hot climate. I wear a lot of light colors throughout the year, so I thought this would actually be a better investment, and it turned out to be true. Saint Laurent Sunset has a timely structured silhouette. It's a classic flat bag. It has accordion style body and a beautiful aged gold chain that allows you to wear this bag on a shoulder as well as crossbody. I don't really wear it as a crossbody because the chain does dig into your shoulder and it sits a bit too low on my body. The Saint Laurent logo is definitely very prominent on the back. It's not, if you know bag, it's a very loud logo. However, I do love the Saint Laurent logo. I think it's the most elegant among all the luxury brands. There's also Saint Laurent written inside the bag. The bag has 3 compartments, which are quite narrow, and that limits the capacity significantly. It's a very narrow pocket at the back, which I never use. I'm not sure what you can fit inside. It's not very comfortable. Lining is very soft. It's suede or suede-like material. And there's also a back pocket, which I love. It's very comfortable to have your items very close and easy to reach. I bought this bag on Farfetch, and I'm very lucky with Farfetch when it comes to Saint Laurent. I bought 2 bags that were significantly more affordable on Farfetch compared to the website or boutique. I paid $2,400, which I think is a great price for this bag. Now this bag retails in Saint Laurent boutique for $2,800, and it's still part of their main collection. Wear and tear. Leather is smooth, but it's very durable. If you scratch it, nothing will happen. Don't attempt it, please, on your back, but I'm just showing you for demonstration. I don't have any scratches or scuff marks or dents on this bag. It looks great. The only wear I have is on the front corners of the bag. They are peeling slightly. However, it never became worse. I noticed that there is peeling maybe 1 year ago, and then it stayed the same. One of the cons of this bag is the capacity. As you can see, the bag looks quite substantial. It's a medium-sized bag, but that's pretty much all you can fit inside. Let me show you what fits inside the bag. I don't carry a lot in the bag, but for this video I wanted to show you which items fit and which don't fit inside, and maybe you can get a better idea of the capacity of this bag. In the back compartment I put beauty products. It's quite convenient to stack them vertically. Perfume, eyebrow gel, lipstick. Arguably most essential products, wrote lip treatment. I have another perfume here as well. I have a wallet, phone charger, AirPods, sunglasses, and also at the back I do have a phone. So that's what fits in the bag. I definitely don't carry all of these items, but they can fit. The only thing, you do have to play Tetris a little bit to make sure that all of these items fit inside the bag. You cannot just toss everything and go. You have to arrange them. Second con is the weight of this bag. This bag is very heavy because of the chain and also because of how structured it is. I think they do use more leather. So if you don't like heavy bags, I don't recommend it. One of the reasons I chose this bag is that I was looking for a day-to-night bag. I wanted something that would look nice and elevated in many different occasions, that could make the outfit, and it actually does a great job with that. I took it for dinners, concerts, theater performances, to museums, shopping, meeting with friends, weddings, even work if I don't need to carry a lot of things. That's how I chose my first designer handbag and why I still love my Saint Laurent Sunset just as much as the day I bought it. If you are choosing your first bag right now, take your time, try different styles and trust your instincts, because at the end of the day, the best designer bag is the one that makes you feel your best. Thank you very much for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and let me know what was your first designer handbag. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!